Hello, everybody. Uh, Welcome to the Scarlet Owl Tavern. My name is Liz, uh, also known as Lizzie Butt. And today, I am pleased to introduce a good friend of mine who... Is this your first appearance in the tavern?
Uh, yes and no. I
Yes
did
and...
one mini game during the anniversary thing, and that was it.
Mm,
So one and a half, first and a half.
what? First and a half appearances. You've heard the voice. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Dee Dee Flowers, also known as Dee Dee, and yeah, I'm going to be playing a little character named BB.
Oh, I'm here with my character, Show. And today, we're gonna have a very fun time. Um, how do you want to start this? This is your first time here. Well, I don't think it's your first time here.
Oh yeah,
But let's set... You've been,
been a
you've been,
lurker.
you've been at the tavern. You've been a lurker. You've been around. Do you want to be the one walking into the scene, or do you want to set yourself up in the scene first, and I will have Show come in?
Um, if you're all right with it, I was gonna I was gonna kind of like have BBB, Baby doesn't like crowds or people. So she's in the
Mm.
tavern, just not being viewed by the general public. It's fine. So what
Hmm.
would can I ask what show would be doing in this particular situation? With BB just being a little weirdo lurker?
It's fine. The people look. I think Show gets like sitting in that sort of murmuring crowd, even if she's not moving to talk to interact with people. And she kind of sighs and like sticks her fingers in her hair and kind of like detangles it a little bit. Um, and just takes a seat and reaches into a like little messenger bag. Uh, and she puts down a pencil, and then she puts down a notebook, and she puts down another notebook, and then eventually she brings out a book.
Mhm.
And she begins to open it up, and BB, I believe you're on the opposite side of the room to where she would be sitting, and you can see her unfold the book, and you can recognize the title of this hardback, which reads A Court of Fae and Flora.
Do you want to make a Persepi Liz?
I would love to do a Persephone show turning to the point of the book, which is pretty far in. A decent amount, more than halfway, pretty close to the end. What's my perception? Okay, that's my perception. Uh, no? Okay, I guess I have to. I forgot the R. That's on me. I love remembering. Let's try this again.
That's you. Oh dang.
God!
uh, well, um, you definitely you hear a very almost excited kind of buzzing sound,
Hmm.
kind of like right by your side. So you definitely I hear the buzzing sound get closer and closer, and I think by the time it's like kind of right next to you, you're able to follow it, and you see who is like you see another little Muppet just kind of staring at you. This Muppet was not able to sneak; it's too excited. You hear that buzzing.
uh, Joe like turns to the side and eyes, why? But also kind of amused. Bemused is a pleasant and familiar ish kind of moment. Hi, hello, hi.
Hi. Hi. That's oh, are you're reading. You're reading that. You're reading the book.
Read it. You're reading this. You read this. You reading this.
Yes, I'm reading this. I read this. I read this. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god! Oh
Yes,
my
I
god! Oh
read
my
this.
god!
I
Oh my
read
god!
this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, you finished? Oh
Oh, you haven't it? Oh. She covers her mouth like spoilers.
okay, I appreciate it. But oh my god, I need to talk to somebody about this. Oh,
Yes.
oh, I will do a freeze frame in their shared Muppety excitement to address listeners. Um, we didn't establish this, but you've read the title. This is an FPS called Having Read the Green Hunter. And if you're not familiar with what that means, this is basically our excuse to talk about the Dimension 20 show Affair of Cotton Flowers. So, as you could hear, the show has not finished it. BB has. If you have not watched this show, which we're now turning into a book, we will be talking extensively about it, not to its full extent, but extensively. So this is my warning to y'all to say, hey, spoilers ahead. Anyway, um, in their corner of gushing, show gestures for BB to pull up a seat next to her.
Oh, Phoebe absolutely does. She is like she's not only buzzing, she's also vibrating like in like a muppety in a weird muppety way. It's like, oh yes. Oh, this is
The
happening.
the whole body shake, the whole everything moving back and forth, and
Like a
oh, please
chihuahua.
actually like a chihuahua. Please actually describe what BB looks like. I don't think you've had an opportunity to say it on a recording, right?
Oh no, yeah. She is she's like a little like I said, a little Muppet born. She is got some yellow felt skin, some like kind of like a little orangish nose. Fairly small Muppet size, like I would say like a Miss Piggy-ish kind of like size Muppet. But she does she's got like a mop of like kind of tealish green hair that is like just covered in flowers. It also covers her eyes, so she has you cannot if this Muppet has eyes, you cannot see them. She probably does not because that is just might be her design. And she's also wearing she's wearing some striped overalls and she is vibrating. She's vibrating so much.
Oh man. Uh so yeah, pulls a seat, sits down. Okay. Okay. So where I am at the point where Prince Apollo had shot in Captain Hob, or the Major Hob, and they're trying to figure out the best way to approach it. Prince and Hera and Bix had offered them like the others to join their courts, which is so interesting with like what's happening with Featherfowl, Chirp Featherfowl, and her relationships to the mortal realm, and it's such a interesting, it's a good book.
It's so
But that's where I'm
good.
at. That's where I'm at. Oh man, okay. Oh, how do you? Where did you hear about this? I saw a review from it. Where did you catch it?
I saw like a little thing on the bulletin board about it, like it was like a little reading thing. And there was this one they read the one bit about the about Squawk and Lady Chirp, and oh my gosh, it was so funny. And I had to read the rest. I had to read the rest. It was so good. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
the twist with Chirp.
yeah.
I got so excited I had to put the book down and walk away and then come back and then I had to do that all over again because I got too excited the second time.
Oh, oh, it was like a 2-in-1. Oh, and it's and the setups with like the tea party and they kind of it's such a good reveal that just exploded.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
No, I'd heard of it. I saw a review from it, but it was talking about Rue and her relationship with Worry, and oh my god,
Oh, I
oh, it's hurting. I'm so scared about how it's going to finish.
I actually hang on. And if, like I think like she's gonna try and like in her Muppety excitement, she's gonna like try and like almost climb on top of show to like emphasize like, oh, like she is like nose to nose. I'm just gonna roll a quick dex, see how she manages it. And if like show wants to do anything contest that, go for it.
Oh, she absolutely does not do anything to contest that. I mean, the most she does is bend backwards, so I guess she will. Oh my god. I guess I'm rolling a deck save at disadvantage since she rolled an 11 to, like, basically clamber over her as you're being nose to nose. What's my dex? Okay, I'm rolling this at
Oh my
disadvantage.
god. This actually makes sense because I think we've established like not in recording, but we'll establish it now. BB's like a Bert, like if you think about Bert and Ernie, Bert's a little bit bigger than Ernie. Uh
Yes, yeah.
that's BB to show. BB's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like a
Did I roll +2 disadvantage? That's a 5. I'm glad I rolled a disadvantage. It's really good.
yeah, in her excitement to get nose to nose, I think they just both fall off of their respective chairs. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, sorry, sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
are
sorry,
you
sorry,
okay?
sorry.
Like, no, are you good? Are you good?
Yes, 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 I am. I'm good. I'm normal. Sorry. That was sorry. I get excited about things and I got very excited about the book and I got very close to a stranger that I don't know very well and that's not good or normal behavior. Oh, I'm sorry if I made you Did I make you uncomfortable? I did not want to make you uncomfortable and I will strive not to make you uncomfortable in the future. Yes, because that is normal behavior. No, I I am sorry if I invaded your
Listen,
personal
yo,
space, and I was
it's okay.
are you sure?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking, and I understand. And in this case, it's okay. I understand your excitement. I'm uh, yeah, no, yeah. It's a lot. Um, you can see that she was going to say something else and just hold her tongue a bit, but she's still grinning. Even if with her thinking on something else, she's still amused. It's amused. This is for free. You don't need to insight that. She's still amused. There's no harm here.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I
Um,
did I interrupt you? I interrupted you. I
I think the sentence kind of got knocked out of my head a little bit. Let's get this chair back up. I
yes, yes, yes.
in this pause, names. May I have your name?
Yes, yes. Oh, names. Names are normal. I didn't do names. Hi, hello. I am BB. I'm BB. And she holds out a little muppety hand for a shake. Shake because shaking is
And
normal.
she check in is normal. She meets the hand and shakes as well. I'm sure, and it's been so nice to talk to you in this surprise coincidence.
Yes, yes. Oh, it has been very nice to talk to you too, Show. Oh, this book is so good, and oh my gosh, oh, it's it's been so good. And I've never had someone to talk to books about. I mean, I read and my other people read, but it's like not they don't like these books. They don't like the smooth the well they haven't they shouldn't- like they don't like the romance part. They think it's kind of dumb, but that's my family does. I mean, but they don't think it's dumb. They just like think it's kind of well that I've never had someone to do this with before, and it's exciting.
Oh, the relationship, the romance is the juicy part. I can definitely understand why people don't like that genre, but when the genre is for a specific audience who knows what they want, and the kind of just wants to indulge in that drama, it's good. It's good storytelling. It's good writing.
Yes, and I for a while I thought like that the whole books where people smooch were kind of stupid, and then I read A Court of Fate and Flowers, and it's like I've never had a romance like I never read a romance that like had like made me root for the couple so much, or like the couple's like, oh, I want them to win, I want them to be happy, I'm rooting for them, I get emotionally invested. I drew a picture of
Oh
it once.
man. Show has made that that's when you know it's a good story. When you're doing doodles in your book about how stuff is going on. I don't draw that much myself, but I have so many notes about just talking to myself into the journal about like what's gonna happen. Why is this just trying to piece everything together? It's just like breaking down like what's making them tick and stuff. So yeah, that's when you get to a good story. Like, it's the heart of it, you know.
Mhm. It's like I almost wish I was in school so I could do a book report. And I didn't like doing book reports. But if I was reading A Court of Fate and Flowers, I think I'd love doing book reports.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel exactly the same way. Like I tried my best with the readings that were given to us, um, but I've never clicked with a story like that with until I've got into others, but this is something that uh,
Oh, I know what you mean. Like I remember reading the A Pretty All Right Gatsby, and it was just all right, you know. Everyone says it's great, but I don't get it. And the same with like, To Unalive a Mockingbird. I'm like, it's okay, but it's I don't know, like I get, I can understand like when a piece of literature is good, but it's like I don't love it. Like nothing has made me love a book the way that A Court of Faded Flora has.
yeah, I know I feel the same way because I have similar. My one was Jane Breeze, that story about the lady who lived in this like estate, and is about estates her way how she had to move through these like different places. And
Yes, all of those like boring houses and like the guy. I did not like the guy. Like I know we're supposed to root for her and him together, but man, uh-oh.
but he was like this blonde human person, and she explained to me that even though he was perfect and was like a paladin of some sorts, she still was looking for this uh uh flawed individual in the other guy, and um I understood the themes, but I didn't have that personal connection, and that's the thing that was missing from a lot of uh the things that I was told to read, besides the fact that also words kind of dance in my eyes.
Oh,
But that's a different thing that I'm learning to live with. But the passion for a story absolutely helps
hmm
in instances like this.
yeah. And speaking of Jane Breeze, like I still can't believe we just kind of glossed over the fact that that one dude had another lady like locked in the basement. I feel like that's an
There is
important aspect of things.
no, there was a a story that I heard that someone who wasn't the original writer wrote about the lady who was in the basement, because I think that person thought that they weren't giving that the lady enough like write like screen time or not screen time. What the on earth am I talking about? Like time
No,
on the
I
pages.
understand.
Um, and and I find that fascinating because there are subjects that you could dig into more about, like how one becomes estranged in such a horrific relationship where things plague you and your mind, and you're not given the resources to to deal with it. And I haven't read the book myself, but it still lingers in my mind about the thing of how you could see something that exists and think to yourself, but what if? What happened? What more is there to say? This is not just some person who is frightening in in concept, who is locked away in a basement. This is somebody who had a family once and um was had ailments put upon her and was not given the right resources to manage it and
Yes.
give her the space to state her case. And this is a book that it's not just like journal pieces that get passed around in academic like spaces. This is a published book, I believe. This has gone around. This is how the person who taught me described it. And yeah, I was partially taught in groups and partially tutored loosely, and so I got individual talks, not talks, just I talked about this book, so then my parents would be pleased to know that their child can read,
Do you they let you talk about books in school? You're so lucky.
sometimes. Were you not given the opportunity?
Well, I mean, we got to read, but like I would try to talk about the books and I mean, well, I mean, we got to talk about it sometimes, but just I was um they said like it was not the thing I was supposed to be talking about. Like you know how sometimes you need to read a book and it's time to read the book, but then you have to go on to things like math and architecture and management, and you don't want to do the management, but you try to do the management, and but the book is so good and it sticks in your brain and it just buzzes in there. It's like that.
I see. No, yeah, yeah. But we no our when we did do group work, we were given time to discuss the book because they wanted us to practice dialectics in that kind of way. They wanted us to practice um rhetorical discussion, not taking things at face value,
Oh,
um and try to give us the tools to understand what we read and not just go along with what has been given to us. So, um, yeah, no, that was
wow.
I know different places have different ways to teach their young. Some don't. Some even don't have that sort of formal way to go about teaching their young. Um, but no, that's where I grew up in Fruma. That's what they told me. Or at least that's how I understood the process to work when they were teaching us about books and stuff. But again, I struggled to read. I tried my best, and it's only now that I've really developed some sort of footing to enjoy stories in my own merit. But I'm also pleased of the tools they gave me to learn how to dissect stories.
Wow. Sounds like you had really good teachers. Like at least for, figuring out stories. Because, you're right. Like stories are kind of like puzzles. Like they don't just fit together one way. Like they aren't just that took my teachers didn't do that. Like it was like, yeah, they taught us how to read, but it wasn't about like figuring out the other ways the story could mean things. It's like you said about taking it at face value. Like that's the book was just the book. Like there was nothing else to it. But yeah, it is. What did you what did hmm and she's kind of looks a little thoughtful. Uh like I don't know if you want to do an insight or not, but she's like kind of, I will give you this for free. She's debating to say something and not sure whether or not she should say it.
Got you. I show likes to get a beat on people, so I will be rolling that additional insight. That is an 11.
Okay. I think you like with the 11, you could tell that BB is not used to talking to other people, so
Mm,
she's not sure what is socially acceptable in this scenario. Like
got you.
I think like you don't know what the question what might be like in the context, but it's like you can kind of get that vibe. It's like, oh, this is a socially awkward creature. It's not used to talking to like her peers.
I see. Um,
But you you said you have trouble reading. Did um do people read to you? Or do you like it when people read to you?
I usually sit around for like listen sessions of like books and stories sometimes, but that's usually when I uh did studies at the library. But I like plays. I like one person shows. Um.
I saw a play once. It was amazing.
Oh.
There was smooching.
Really? Now, do you remember what it was? What production is? I'm not that familiar with plays. I like them, but I don't go as much to them as I do to other kind of like performance stuff.
Me neither. I only went to it once. I didn't really know what it was, but it was good. And the smooching was good, and it made me think of Hob and Rue, and that made me very happy.
I see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Hob is such a good character. I love the goblin court. I think they did such a good job about like conveying them in the story. I was very
Yes,
happy to read that.
yes. It's funny because like I almost like a part of me wishes I could live in like the Goblin Court because it's so messy and it's so interesting, but like they don't like Hob. And how could you not like Hob?
Even in the group that's supposed to embody chaos, just does not even it utilizes again the bit where they described Hob as a tool.
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Oh, that made me cry. Hobbit just accepts it. That's the saddest part.
it was really rough. It was really rough. But no, even just they accept a thing that doesn't fit with their idea of chaos, but they don't fold it in. They just utilize it
Yes,
and does not show any compassion or affinity. The compassion is even the wrong word. It's like affinity, affiliation. They don't extend that out to
yes.
him, and that feeling of alienation. Uh,
That's the thing. Chaos can't exist without order, so it's like you almost like need someone like Hob, and it's like they should have been accepting him more.
but then that comes into the thing of again, Rue announcing that there should be no courts is just like the courts subsist on an idea of like of a theme that you must embody, and in order to put yourself into a court, you must change yourself. Like the person. the champion of the Seafoam Court, um, like saying that they came from the Rock Court or the house. I forget if it was a specific house or a court,
I think it was a
but
house.
having to but being from stone to the association of stone by water and a wall of water, like that's the
It's like
you have to have courts exist is to change yourself to fit a court.
yes, you have to like. That's the thing. It's like there's like it's a whole thing about like oh like like labels can sometimes be good if it helps you find yourself when you find the if they fit if I fits yeah if you fits you sits theory. When you find a label that fits you perfectly, it feels so good, but it's so like depeopleizing to like put people in these labels and in these boxes, and that's what the courts do. They like you can't like you have to like exist within these subsidized like places, and if you don't fit in them exactly, you either need to be changed or be destroyed, and that's what happened with oh wait, I can't remember, did you get that part yet about
As far as I've gone, they haven't gone to the theater show, the war theater. They haven't gone to the war theater yet. And I
oh
think and she like flicks through the pages. There are, I think, a big chapter at the end and maybe an epilogue.
okay okay, so oh wait, you have gotten to Biggs Chopley then. Yes. Okay.
Yes, 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 yes.
Binks.
I have.
Oh my gosh. Binks. Like she lost her home because she did like as her court decided not to like exist as a regular court. They wanted to change. They wanted to like oh they embodied like different versions of like themselves, and they accepted other varieties and they were destroyed for it.
Yeah, man,
It's so sad, but so good.
it's good. It's good. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so caught up in the relationships of the characters and how they evolve. It's just that sometimes like you're describing like the actual realities that they must subsist in, even specifically with the court of craft. Oh, it's harrowing, and the way that this book puts to words how magic works is so on point, but also so evocative
Yes.
of the things it can do that go excite the way that people like not even just like spells, but the way people conceptualize magic and the ways that they had the different characters voice how they feel about magic. And like and Hera being like magic is a deeply personal thing to me and is a thing that they like share, so that for the plan for magic to be cut off from the Fey realm to the material realm is, it's interesting, and in contrast with, when he had that moment where he casted the heroism on himself. I think that was the spell,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
to have the goal to speak back to his mother, and the mother, uh, came back with her perspective on how she maintains control over her domain, and it's
yes.
just so good to see that in play.
And oh, and Hera and his mother are so interesting because okay, this might be a bit of a spicy take because
Mhm.
like I think like his sister is, kind of awful, but I think his mother I don't think she's being awful intentionally. She like is just like she just doesn't know any other way to be. But it's like that the way I think she loves Anhira, but she's the wind, she's darkness. But her
Mm.
existence and the way she raised her son hurt her son without her meaning to. And it's like
Mm.
it's not like and it's like talks about the whole thing about, oh, like, you need to be a certain way in order to fit into the court. And Hera, they can't be any other way than what they already are. And it's like without meaning to, like, or even like without maybe because they didn't try too hard, like, and Hera was damaged by the court he loves. And oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I can definitely see that reading as well because when they were first introduced and the mother was just the wind, you could, you know, feel that there's a different way that she engages and interacts with the world that um can make her feel distant to her children, and there is that actual physical contrast that their children are these mortal, like with a form that exists in the world while she exists as this concept that's blowing around, and there's a tragedy in that distance. But the more that the story went on, the more that they put more touches of human, or like mortal, not mortal, like physical, like that the way that the conceptualization of people of a specific, like
Yeah. They're like personhood,
made from the earth
personified.
way, the yeah, a personified hate, like when they had that moment of the description of the crystal within the back of his neck, and how they made it refuse to heal, and it was purposeful and cruel the way that they inserted it in. And then the actual physical form of the mother, you can see that as like she relucts and does not want to take that shape, that personified shape,
Yes.
because
Like,
in that shape is that voice of cruelty. But I feel
yes.
like that's almost just trying to speak in a different language, and you don't have the same terms and specifics that you do in the language that you're most comfortable speaking to
Yes.
communicate, and it just comes off as cruelty itself. Like if if the mother was this figure of like this personified figure, like how
Like
the
Apollo.
featherfowl and Apollo.
Sorry, you meant like
Oh,
personified, and I thought, isn't Apollo like the sun? Sorry, that was didn't mean to bring
I
something.
mean the association. I mean I mean more and Hera's mother. She,
Oh,
when she
gotcha.
comes out of the sea cave and takes the humanoid form. Um like for her to take that form is to be seen as humanoid, as a person
Hmm.
instead of the concept, and then to speak as that is to take on the language of those who speak with, you know, person associated language, and a language that is interwoven with what you feel like is what a person is like, and contrasted with the grandfather. Like
Yes.
he's always a person. There's always cruelty. There's always a lineage that is snaring down at the grandkids.
Yes. He threatens to
Um,
eat them.
mm, like birds do. I think that it's really funny that it's just like, oh yeah, everything that you find unsettling about bird behavior comes from this one person.
Yes. Oh, yes. It's so funny, but also so kind of like the fact that like Squawk and Chirp are like actually afraid of their grandfather. Like, it's funny because
Mm,
like it makes me kind of afraid of him too. Like, because they don't fear
yes.
anything. They don't like take anything seriously. But that he is the one person, like, and it's like because they fear him, not because I mean I'm sure he'd eat them if they want to, but it's just like
Mm,
oh, he chooses cruelty. And like in Hera's mother, she doesn't choose cruelty. It's like it's it is like she is cruel without meaning to be. It's not like it's like
mm.
almost accidental. Like that doesn't like, negate like the action she's taken, but it explains it. But
Yes,
grandfather
yeah.
goes cruel on purpose. Like he's
Hmm.
doing it on purpose, and oh, that just makes it even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
But also he's so funny.
It's very funny. I guess the position when he comes. I mean, he was funny when he was speaking to them like distantly, but when he comes down, I haven't seen much with him, like in the story, as from the point that he's come down, um, but it's almost grounding, and it's kind of it's like the activities of this group and the way that they will toy with each other in ways that are like, oh, that's apparent to think about in the material plane, but is let slide in the space of not only this Fey realm, but this party where they are constantly causing each other to be drunk or otherwise, and like magically like convincing the spell sniping,
Yes!
the amount of like spells used, like and when and Hera used the locate objects
Yes!
to find who
The
wrote
letter!
the letter.
It was so good.
Oh man.
Oh gosh. And the first time like Lady Chirp Featherfall used counters like used the oh my gosh, gifted gab. Oh, the first time she
Oh,
used it, I my jaw dropped. I forgot that spell existed. And it's like, oh,
me too.
it's so good.
Oh no, and it's just and then the constant reoccurrences of it, and it's so good because it helps as a tool to remind that these characters are mortal, that they well not mortal, but they have they're not
Flaws.
perfect, they're flawed, and they will slip up in the things that they say, and just that's the use of that spell is the crux of like, yes, we make mistakes, but we are so magical enough that we can just let loose this. I have to assume a rather complicated spell. I don't think this is like a spell that you could cast forever and forever. So, but they use it so many times within days
Hmm.
that they use like, yes, I can rewrite your memory just so effortlessly, and I don't believe anybody notices.
Yes. Oh, that's what's so funny. What about you read the part before? Do you remember the part with the chair where like talking about like using magic? Like they wanted to like Chirp and Squawk wanted to like make like Rue feel like kind of like mess with Rue, so they like spent like 20 minutes trying to like saw a chair
So
down
chair.
before they forgot that they had magic and they could just change it.
Listen, it happens. It happens. It's a very real thing, and it's just sometimes you just don't know what you have in your arsenal, and it's really good moment.
It was
And you know,
hilarious.
it's it's the moment of floundering as well because they was also on sort of like a back foot. Even that's why they did the chair thing.
Yes.
They did not feel confident within themselves at that moment.
No, yes. They were scrambling. They were trying to save face. And so like, oh yes, we will saw down this chair and make her she feel small. And then she doesn't even sit in it. She doesn't even sit in it.
It's good. It's so
It's
good.
amazing.
Oh, and part of me though, because I haven't, uh, I've been picking this book up. Like, I got this a while ago, and I've got it renewed and renewed, and I also need to buy an actual copy. But this was, I was able to find this. Um, it's been a while since I've read those beginning chapters, so my memory is spotty.
Oh,
Actually,
that's
I
fair.
could. Mm-hmm. Let me look through these actually. Another the chair, and just uh, God, what was the first event they did?
Um, oh, it's been a while for me too. It wasn't the heart hunt. I think that was the second event.
Second,
Um,
yeah.
it was what was it? I remember it was like the dinner, and then it was there was the maze. Did the maze come first, or
No, the
was it the
maze was
heart hunt?
after.
Okay, it might
I
have.
think honestly, no, it might have been the heart hunt. I thought that was later.
Oh yeah, it
Oh
was the
man.
heart hunt. Oh, because that's the part where the tree, the part in the tree. Okay. Oh, do you remember like that's like where Rue and Hop first meet, and they start like kind of
Yes.
casually flirting, and he tries to lift her up
Yes.
into the
Yes.
tree
Yes. Yes. I remember that. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
because it hurts so much, and then you find out Rue. Oh, she's fallen over at this point again.
Once again, show it helps her back up. And dust her off this time.
Thank you, thank you. I got very excited.
Oh man. Finish this. I need to finish this so bad. So bad.
You got it. You got it. As soon as you I yes. I mean no pressure. No pressure because you probably have a job and things to do. So that would get in the way of it and it would be
Oh,
rude.
and it has, but it's also important to have time for little pleasures like this. This is healthcare in itself. Reading
Yes. Yes.
saucy, interesting romances.
Yes.
Oh man. Now, do you have you been to this tavern before?
Yeah, here and there.
Okay,
I
okay. I know.
go ahead.
I was supposed to say I know. This is close to a sort of not major road. Is it a major road? There has to be a different road that goes past it, but this is like a place that I know people like will hop in once and then have to go somewhere else. Like it's a transition point, the place
Ah,
between places.
I
So I
see.
didn't know if you were just visiting. I'm sorry if I've seen you around and didn't notice.
Oh, no worries. I've been mostly sleeping. I'm on vacation.
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I am on a vacation, so I am sleeping in and just hanging out. Other places too. I want to see sights and see things and new
Oh,
places.
oh, is this your first time in Toontown, Inkwell?
Yeah, Toontown. I've been to
Toontown.
Inkwell
Okay,
before.
okay, okay. Got you.
My family's like outside of the city. You said you're from Faruma, right?
Originally, but I've lived here for a bit. I've been here for a while, so.
Mm. Do you like live in the city? Like, did you live in Toontown?
Oh yeah, I mean, still, I, I live here. I mean, this is technically Toontown. It's just on the edge. Um,
Oh, we're city
do you need to like, do you have like an itinerary? Do you have a list of places that you want to go to?
girls. Not really. I just have been kind of, letting the wind take me where it needs to. Mostly been sticking around here, honestly. Though I did see a couple of places, like, stopped at like Villestown for a little bit, and
Ooh,
I stopped by the coast. I don't think I
hmm.
like big cities too much. They're a little
Okay,
bit, they're loud. They're very loud, and there is a lot of people, and I am very small.
that's fair. I mean, one of the benefits of a big city, if you could call it that. I'm sure there's some people who live elsewhere who would crucify me for saying this. But uh, big cities like to collect a lot of things, and usually they have parks. And I rather like there's a park there, like northwest of Toontown.
Ooh.
It's like a botanical garden, so a lot of the people collect different plants from around the place. It's 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 collage. It's I don't know if you've been to collage gardens, but it's so good because it is a collage. It's they don't the plants don't alter when they go into that park. They just remain as they were if you were to find them in in like Pixar, for example, or Dreamworkers, or they have a lot of UPA implants. It's so pretty and it's good. Um, that's the place I would recommend, and it's fun because it's a big place. It's rather quiet.
That's true. She's absolutely writing that down. But she's like, oh, that's true. But sometimes quiet is nice. Sometimes quiet is
Oh
good.
yeah, no, yeah. But it's also good to, you know, chatter about stuff. It's just whatever floats your own pace.
Oh yes, yes, yes. I'm just letting the wind, like I said, take me where it goes. I didn't know much about stuff outside of my home, so I'm just kind of discovering it as I go.
Travelogues are your friends. Go to the library, find a travelogue. Like I could help as a local, but that's me splurging my interests and not what's the word um
Biases?
biases. Yes, my biases at you. And a travelogue is also going to be biased, but they are trying to also be broad. So, definitely worth checking out a travelogue of Toontown or brochure.
Oh, yes, yes, I will. I will do that. But I do like hearing from you because it seems like I know you said like, oh, you're biased, but it's like, well, she points to the book. It's like we might be biased about the same things, or we might like maybe that's not the right word. We might like the same things because we like the same
Maybe
book.
so. Maybe so. Yeah. Okay. What are the suggestions? Have you seen a? Have you? No. You've seen a play. Have you
Yes.
seen a movie?
What's a movie?
Oh my fuck. Her pencil just drops onto the table, and she's like, "Okay, I'm the one. I'm the one." Okay. Um. Phew. So illusions. You know illusions.
Yes.
Okay. Basically, they made illusions work so they can be on uh, a big screen, like a big curtain, and there'll be images on it. And the images would look like if you were watching it from your own perspective, like if you were seeing people fight, you would see that on the sheet. And the way that people sequence these images is an amazing art form that is just bloomed out of this place, and I'm obsessed. I'm just absolutely obsessed. It's like seeing a play. It's like seeing a play. But you know how a play you actually have to see the people walk off stage and then the curtains move and and like props will move around on stage. With a film, it's like instant and you're just in another location. It is a location because they do these performances in these actual locations most of the time, and so it adds this extra richness to it, and it's fascinating. I don't know what they have on right now, but um, gosh, is the I think I should check if this place does movies, but I know a theater in Toontown as well. If I'll just note that down for later.
Thank you. You see the little gears turning in baby's head, and she's like, so a movie is like you take a giant book, like I take a giant piece of paper from a book, and then you magic it into a play that is just on the book and it moves around.
I mean, it is not like this, and she opens up the book flat. it's more like this, and she opens up so it looks like it's standing like a wall. And it's not. Hold on.
So you
This is gonna
watch
look
it?
really bad, but yeah, you watch it. You look at like you watch a play. Like when you're sitting down and watching a play, you're watching people, and it's very similar. You just sit there and you look at the designated space. Um, and you, but instead of watching actual people and objects, you're looking at pictures of objects and people, but they move like similar to real life. I'm doing such a bad job explaining this. I just trust me, it's good. I'm. It's kind of new.
Oh, no. I think it does sound really cool, and I think I get it. I think I get it. But I even if I don't, I want to learn more because it sounds good. Sounds good.
No, yeah, because it's like because you could in theory you could do this, right? I mean, look, and she will get her little page, like her one of the notebooks she put on the table, and open to a free page, and she'll tap her little fingers almost like she's typing, but she's more like gently tapping the page back and forth. And what she's doing is casting not polymorph. Jesus Christ! She's casting prestidigitation on the
Ah,
page. And so one of the things with prestidigitation is you can make a symbol on a surface, and you can
ah.
recast prestidigitation again and again and again. So what she's doing is she's doing like a little stickman animation of a character moving across the page.
Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so good. And like BB is fascinated. Like she sees the little stick man run. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's like that's a movie. That's a movie, but it's bigger.
Yeah, and it's bigger, and it can look like any of us. It could be any, like, gestures kind of around the tavern. It's like it could be here. It could be, you know, and it moves, and it has stories like in books, but again, like a play, like a play, like a play. There's so much similarities between plays and this, but they are not adhered to time and space in that same way.
Oh my gosh.
because like, and she taps, and the stick figure goes from moving around the page into there's now a dragon on the page, and she makes it the dragon sort of fly like a thingy, and then she taps again, and she puts a person on top of the dragon, and it's flying, and there's a person sitting on top of the dragon. And he said,
Oh,
it can go from one scene to a different scene. And then she makes the dragon sort of land on the ground, and she taps again, and she taps again, and she tries to emulate the motions of a person climbing down from the dragon, and she taps again, and the dragon flies off. It's probably the most jank thing you've ever seen, because she's trying to animate on the fly, and she's not like she doesn't have to draw it, but she still has to envision what motion looks like, which is different than drawing it. But she's trying. She's trying. She's trying.
BB does not. I don't think BB notices nor cares. This is the greatest thing she's ever seen in her life. She's just watching in awe. Well, watching with her non-existent hidden behind her hair eyes. Just kind of chin on hands watching this like wow, so cool.
um, but yeah, if you can get yourself into the cinema that is basically in the center of Toontown, like, and I understand you don't like crowds, and that might be a bit crowded, so but it's pretty. It's gorgeous. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. But if you want a smaller place, if you see it and you're like, nope, can't do crowds today. I guess you can go to the. No, we don't. That place doesn't do showings anymore. I guess you can go East Side Theater, and they have film showings there. But I don't know what they have right now. So if the film is bad, it's like stories. It's like books. The story can just be bad, even if the even if the magic or the way that it's made is cool.
She's taking notes, absolutely taking notes. I remember like the tavern keeper mentioning something about a movie night here. Is that like the same thing? Like I didn't know, like, because you said they were big. How would you fit that into the tavern?
I mean, they could be smaller. Um, I was also told about the movie night as well. I just didn't know when they got organized. Like, the one that I was aware of kind of just happened on the moment. I don't know if there's like a schedule for it. I don't know how um public this it is, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Um.
It's good to keep my options open though, because I am like staying here for a little bit just for in between in between my travels. But she's
Oh,
like
you got
taking
them.
notes.
Okay.
She made notes of all the theaters that you mentioned, show, and it's just like
I
yes,
see.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I guess I could ask. You could ask if you see the have a cable. You can inquire about the movie that I'm put. If you're staying here, I feel like that's show poses. It hits her. You could see her little. You know how like puppets can do the double take.
Mm-hmm.
You actively see her do the like. Oh, hold on.
It's like
How
wait
long
a
you staying?
second. Oh, this.
You staying here for? You staying here for long?
I don't know.
Mm,
I don't
okay.
know, honestly.
Um.
Maybe.
And you said you you like. Show is at a crossroads.
Oh, oh. Should I roll an insight?
Yes, yes, you may. Oh, also, while you're doing that insight, can that Mia? Can I put that into the FES? I think that's really good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So as Show is kind of like freezing a little bit, thinking, um, this toon like lady, like this toon woman in a nice dress of brown hair. She walks past and she says, as me in the gallery puts, hey guys, if you want to come see a movie, come to movie night, we have snacks. So a flyer is given out of said movie night of the tavern. So hey, BB,
Oh,
if you want to see a film, tavern's got a
oh,
movie night.
yes. Movie night.
And with your 7, I don't think you. Wait, hold on. I can't be. I'm being a little mean because Show is obviously not doing her best to hide this, but she would want to. So I'm giving her the opportunity to absolutely fail her deception if she so desires. And D20 is 3. That's a 5. That's what I'm
Yay!
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So, Treasure Island. That's a Muppet pirate film with Bull. I think Show would absolutely love Muppet's Treasure
Oh my
Island.
gosh, yes!
That would do so good.
It'd be amazing. Oh my god, Baby would lose her mind. It's like, there are puppets in this
Oh
thing?
man. Okay.
Show, we have to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. Huh, yeah, no. You actively see her biting her knuckles. She's like doing the like swiping, but she's like, you can tell that Show is conflicted and worried about your stay in this place. I feel like I'm going to get hit. This is not me describing this. I just had this realization. I feel like I'm going to get hit
Uh-oh.
by Chloe or something for what I'm about to say. Show is worried about you staying here.
Hmm. Uh, Trying to tilt her head. Um, but I think if I might do like play a little bit with this insight, if you allow me,
Hmm.
I think she
Go
kind of
for it.
she connects some dots, but she connects the wrong one. She connects the wrong
Okay.
dots. She's like, "Oh, don't worry. I am travel. I know it's the whole thing about traveling on your own. I'm being safe. I am being safe. I am practicing normal human safety procedures for traveling on one's own. So do not worry. I am smart and I am doing the safe things. I am locking my doors when I am done using the room, and I am keeping all my valuables in hidden places. I'm a good traveler." And she does a little thumbs up.
Show nods. Um, and she kind of stitches her hands together. I'm realizing more and more as she's trying to piece her thoughts together. She leans back and she says, I genuinely do not want to pry. You just talked about how you're keeping us safe. I am a stranger. We are first meeting. You do not have to tell me anything. Do not tell me everything about yourself. Keep yourself safe. I am just plots. Not book plots, books aside. Plots. Events. Shenanigans. You have been in Inkwell? Have you what's your history with Shenanigans?
Oh, I got into a dance line once. That was fun. Um, but yes, I know what plots. I
Okay.
know like tune plots, Muppet one. I've had those.
Mm,
I've had
okay.
those. Don't worry, I am keeping clear, keeping clear.
Nothing has happened uh to not this place is active, and I know you said that you are not good with crowds. I just want to give you the heads up. Things will happen here, and um it can be startling. I know people who do aren't a fan of those kind of events. And sometimes they'll go to a place that they think is out of the way, um but is in fact a hotspot of activity. This place has its moments of quiet, from that I've been able to tell, but it has also had its moments of extreme loudness.
Hmm.
I feel so bad. Like, not even me, well, it could be a bit of me slipping into her, but there's a bit of show that understands this is an establishment. What she is doing is driving less sales to this place. By telling this person that this place, it may not be for you, person who told me that you were quiet and do not like.
uh,
Oh,
I think Phoebe's gonna stare a little bit. Like, so there's, I don't I do like quiet, but you're saying that, are you saying, and she kind of leans in close, are you saying that there are adventures here?
you could say that, and that comes with interest and also hesitance from people, and I think I would like to give you the heads up that I think I would want to give.
Yes! Adventures!
And in this moment, in the style of that gif of Bart looking into the camera, I think she realizes that she might have invited another person who might be a catalyst to said events.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. I wonder if there's, oh, I've seen, oh my goodness. I wonder if this will be adventures with like clowns or ducks or bears. Maybe a moving
I
adventure. I've never been on an adventure, but it sounds amazing.
I think you've never been on an adventure.
No.
And I'm not saying this judgment, I just want to know you've never been on an adventure.
No, don't think so. You want to roll an insight on that?
Yes, I would love to roll an insight on that. She would love to know. I think there's an insight. 24.
Oh, damn!
Yo, you gotta tell me.
So she's being a little dishonest, not like to be like rude or anything. But she's kind of got a look on her face that's like, oh, whatever. She got into some kind of shenanigan, but she doesn't consider it an adventure. She doesn't think it was fun. It's not a real adventure.
Okay, okay. With that, show elaborates and goes. Listen, there's a lot that happens all over the world. I would say I am familiar with magic, and that has led me to understand that there are real dangers that come from engaging in adventures. Now, I'm not saying this to be a spoil sport. I know we're in Inco. I think it's sacrilegious to be a spoil sport in this place. I just want to make sure we understand the barriers of things that could happen, even in just pleasantry and happy adventures.
Oh,
You can get knocked over. You can get hurt. Something untoward could happen. You could be. You. It's like looking. It's like not looking left to right when you're crossing a road. You can get hit by a horse, right?
oh yes. But
So
I like horses.
yes, I'm just saying the things that you learn with travels, locking your doors, making sure that your valuables in a safe place, that implies when somebody comes saying or something that you don't expect to happen here starts occurring, you don't have to accept every invite that is presented to you. You can say no, and you can take it. You can make your own adventures. Like you going on this holiday on this trip. That's good. I do implore you. I know I said this place may have adventures, or events that happen or whatever, but I do implore you to check out other places and learn things in your own time, and that can be fulfilling and interesting within itself. So I just want to make sure that you're aware, that you stay safe, and you don't do stuff that you're not comfortable with. Check in with yourself, kind of things.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I don't plan on sticking around one place forever. That'd be so boring. No, I'm
Yeah.
going to travel around, but well, yeah, everything's dangerous when you're small. Like, why would I let a little bit of danger stop me from doing something exciting? That's what makes life so interesting.
So like sticking her like almost pouting in thought a little bit.
Wait, you're really
Rocks it.
nice. You're really nice. You just watching. Wait, just wait. Wait. You're. We talked for a while about our common interests, and you're worried about my safety. And I haven't said it yet, but I'm also worried about your safety. So we're concerned about our lives, about each other's lives. Are we friends? Is this friendship?
Show looks like she was about to cry like 3 sentences before you got to this end, and she like, yeah, I think we're friends. Or at the very least, I would like to talk to you again. I was trying to find a way to bring that up without sounding weird. Um, I, I again, when I finish the book, I would like to talk to you again. I don't want to pull you away from the things that you want to do, though. I'm just one.
No, you're not pulling me away from anything. I also want to be your friend. Oh yes, 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 yes. I wasn't sure. I didn't know like do we have to do like a is a handshake involved or something, or is it like a I didn't know what the what it is that you need to do to make it like official. But oh my gosh, yes.
If I knew the officialities of making friends, um, I would be throwing that around like confetti. But I think just asking is also really good.
Yes. Wait, are you okay? Your eyes are all
I'm
weepy. Are you good? Do you want a hug?
good. She looks distant.
I I don't know if that's a yes or no. She's got
Um,
her arms out like
she,
mid grasp.
I think she like puts her hand on your forearm. It doesn't quite hug, but she definitely like it's like, and she halfway does it, and the halfway leans out, and you think that's kind of a hug, maybe.
Oh,
You, she's
oh God.
like she's patting your arm a little bit.
Oh,
She says, "I'd love to talk more about to talk more about this book. Um,
yes.
well, you said you were staying here. I just find you when I hold on." She looks for a little planner.
As she's before she pulls away, I think like BB's gonna make that hug just a little bit more awkward, like awkward sibling hug.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
like just oh yes, I will do the good job with the hug, and it's just like patting like arm halfway around show, and it's just patting, pat pat pat.
It sure does the same thing.
It's awkward sibling hug.
But yeah, she like slides her other little notebook up, and it's a planner that has the dates, and she's flicking through it, and you can see that it's rather filled in, dotted with meetings, plannings, discussions, things to event. As she goes in, and she's like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to finish this. If I see you around, I'll see you around and talk to you. But if we want to loop back around next week on this day, maybe.
Yes, 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 yes. I would like that. Same time next
Yeah,
week.
we yeah, and we can probably drink tea. Do you drink tea?
I like I like lemonade and sugar. Sugar's good.
Yeah,
I had the thing
I
called a Shirley Temple. It was delicious.
I need to try that. I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was sweet.
Oh, it's very sweet. I like sweet. Sweet is good.
Sweet is good. Okay, yeah, same time next week. Um, yeah, no, that was this was good. I mean, do you again books, more talking books stuff, events.
Yes, yes. And um I don't know what the rules are, but could I? Are we allowed to talk about other things? Like, or would you want to talk about other things? Because I can show you because I'm gonna go for a little bit and then come back before, like I'll come back for the meeting, but I can talk to you about the things I saw because I do want to see the see the thing with the flowers that you mentioned.
Yeah, no, we're allowed to talk about many things. You could,
Yes,
uh,
yes,
yes, just tell me what you want to talk about, and we could probably discuss. Yeah.
yes. And you also too would allowed to do. You are also allowed to do all the discussions that you would like.
Okay. Yeah. No, I will bring it up, and if you um if you don't want to talk about the thing that I bring up, you'll perfectly be perfectly can say no, and we can talk about something else. Um, it was all about comfort and such. Um, hmm. Uh,
I like you, show.
I
I
like
think
you
you're
too,
neat.
BB. It was you're you're very intelligent. You know this, right?
Oh, yes, thank you. You are very intelligent as well. She's taking. I need you to know that, like, she's also writing down in her notebook. Friendship includes sharing compliments that are genuine and heartfelt. Like,
I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh my gosh.
going to get a good grade in friendship. A thing that is both possible to get and healthy to want.
Yeah. 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 Oh, I'm so. I'm so torn because this is this is a really good moment. I could also go on for like 2 more hours, and we're not doing anything. We're just talking as our characters.
It's so good. Oh god. I do. Oh god, my meeting is in an hour though, so I do think I need to wrap it up soon.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think the realization of friendship is a good moment to like leave these two to continue talking by themselves in about
yes.
Toontown places. I think it's just more of the same things of like being nice and assuring each other and giving little tidbits here and there, and then maybe going back to talk about the book some more and other stuff. But I think this is where like their voices fade out, and it's the sound of the taverns, and then it soon fades in its entirety, and that will be the end of our FPS.
Yes. I think that's a perfect way to end it. I love that fade out.
I'm go. I'm going to kick rocks. I I love these two so much.
They're so good. I love so much. I'm so sorry, show. You, I'm making you feel so many emotions.
Oh, I thought she was strong, but she completely just was like, "Oh, I'm both cartoonishly broken, but also genuinely struck by this ask of friendship." Like, oh, okay. I didn't know I had these in my chest. This feeling in my chest.
Oh
God.
no.
Anyway, BB, I hold you so soft. You are BB holds multitudes. She's both so wise and also so clueless about things of the world.
Yeah. Listen, she had a very interesting education, has a very very unique skill set and social cues, not always one of them. She's figuring it out. It's all right. She knows what she
It's
knows and
alright.
she will know more.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Okay. Well, um, I guess with that, we shall say goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you to current and future listeners. I hope you enjoyed our FPS, and we will see you all later.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye. And